It's a beautiful life. We coach right. He'll get you right. Creating a life. It's a beautiful life. We coach right. He'll get you right. Creating a life. It's a beautiful life. We coach right. He'll get you right. Creating a life.
Welcome to the Realtor Life Podcast, a part of B&D TV's weekly lineup. I'm your host, Michael G. Davis, broker and CEO of Brooks & Davis Real Estate Firm, also a realtor and business coach. Thank you for joining us today. We have another phenomenal guest lined up for you. But before we bring them on, I want to remind you that we are streaming live to the Brooks & Davis Real Estate Firm Business Facebook and YouTube channel. So for those of you all tuning in live, we invite you to participate in the show by sharing your comments and questions in the live chat. Your engagement means a lot to us. Now, if you have any real estate needs, whether it's buying a new house, selling your current property, or even considering a career in real estate, maybe you're exploring a new brokerage opportunity, I want you to stick around after the show for a special message tailored just for you. Now, let's get to the exciting part. I am super delighted to introduce our special guest for today. He's an agent that's been with Brooks & Davis Real Estate Firm going on 2 years now. He's actually moved into a different role with the company by joining our Brooks & Davis signature team. He is a real estate professional. He is a fitness guru. I want to bring to the stage right now special guest, Mr. Evans Charles.
Hello. Thank you. How you doing today, Michael?
Man, I am doing fabulous. That is the word for the year for 2025. Fabulous. I'm doing fabulous, man. Thank you for asking. Evans, before we dive into the conversation, man, let me take a moment to share the motivation behind this show. I definitely don't want to take for granted. This may be people's first time chiming in on the Realtor Life podcast. So, Evans, with 20 years of experience in the real estate industry, I've noticed that real estate professionals aren't always appreciated as they should be. You know, our clients, our customers, even some of our colleagues tend to overlook the fact that we are people, people with our own passions, our multifaceted personalities. So I created this platform to give real estate professionals like yourself the opportunity to showcase your diverse interests and talents beyond real estate. And along the way, we also offer a bit of coaching to help everyone succeed. So that's what the Realtor Life podcast is all about. Before we begin, Evans, I'm sure as the audience gets to learn more about you today, they're going to want to connect with you after this interview. Where can they find you on social?
The best place to reach out and grab me or just, inquire is right there on my Instagram. Real easy. MRE Charles #2.
All right. MRE Charles #2. So Facebook, that's the place that you frequent, Facebook and Instagram?
Facebook and Instagram. But I find that the Instagram is I don't know, it's been debated. They go at odds. But if you're looking for me on Facebook as well, it's just my name, Evans Charles. I make it very easy for folks to find me.
I love it. And it's you're pretty active. You post a lot on both?
I do. In this day and age, one of the things that, especially if you're in this field that you got to be fully aware of is how to get engaged or communicate to the audience. Absolutely. And social media is a must. It's just a must. It's just where we are today. Absolutely. And I look to engage at least 2 to 3 times out of the day. Not every day, but it's either 3 times a day or 2 times a day throughout the week, more than 5 times out the week, if anything.
I love it. So for my audience, for you guys, if you're interested in connecting with Evans, you know that he's going to be on social media. So you can engage with him on those social media platforms and begin to build a relationship. So Evans, I'm going to start you off like I start all of our guests. Like I said before, the Realtor Life podcast is about passions. It's about insights. So what kind of hobbies are you into outside of real estate?
Hobbies, yes, because I would say one of them have been a long time passion of mine ever since I was in college is fitness, health and wellness. It's also what I would call one of my top principles in priorities of how I live life. Meaning, like, in short, without health, I don't believe you can really function or appreciate all the things that this world has to offer us. You lose sight. You lose sight of a good life. Bottom line, if you're not taking care of your health and knowing how to do that, is what I've been all about since college.
Yeah. So you mentioned college is when you became attracted to fitness and wellness and things like that. Is there something that you can point to that triggered your interest into fitness at that time in your life?
Yeah, I would have to go just a little further back. I give it up to my dad. My parents, in other words, migrated here from Haiti, and my dad was blessed to have his parents put in the discipline and that determination of being successful. Once he got here, he was able to get a career through IBM, where I was blessed to have the experiences or the exposure to all the sports there is, meaning from baseball to football, soccer, and so forth, to where that led me to always be an athlete, if in some shape, form, or fashion. I don't say I played college D-ball or anything like that, but yes, I was always outside. I'm an outgoing person in that nature. I'm always about being active in the move. As I slow down, the other hobby that I like to do has in regards to moving around is a little salsa dancing. You can
Okay.
always catch me on the dance floor doing a little spin.
Yeah, yeah. So okay, so we'll pivot to that salsa here in a little bit.
Okay.
I got some more insight that we like to get from you from the fitness standpoint of things.
Yeah, please.
So you mentioned, so what it sounds like is that your parents, they relocated here, afforded you the ability to be in a number of sport activities as you were growing up. So what can you point to? Maybe what was your favorite sport that you participated in as you were growing up?
Basketball.
Basketball. Okay.
Yeah.
So has that been something that you continued later on in life? Like, do you still pick up games and do anything with basketball?
I wish. I'm not gonna answer it. Please don't force the question out of me. How old am I today? Man, listen. The bottom line is that I woke up one morning and my knees told me that it's time to hang up the jersey. You're not hang up the the basketball shoes. You're not stepping on the court anymore. I got to become a killer 3-point shooter. Okay, so that's where I had to leave it alone. But back in the day, I was hard in the paint. And even further back, what I take away from basketball and bringing it in all the way today when it relates to real estate is the team aspect of it. That's one of the things that I love about the combination of the health and wellness. It puts in the aspects of discipline. Then you put into what did you do with it, or when did it trigger? It was all because of the team atmosphere that I got into, where we're a team working out, trying to win games, understanding, diving into that culture. All those aspects of team mentality is what I'm using today in developing myself, and having a coach that helps me, understanding that I got a coach coaching me as a player to win in this game of real estate. So it just continues. It just continues.
Absolutely. No, Evans, that's great insight for myself and for the audience, how you've really made the connection from your growing up experience, being on teams, and how you're applying that into the real estate business. So, being in fitness and being a fitness guru. So what has replaced basketball? Like, what are the ways now that you stay active and that you really inundate yourself into the fitness world?
Well, I actually, in the evenings, supplement by being a personal trainer.
Okay.
You can find me
Let's go. Tell them.
right here in Houston.
Work.
In Third Ward at Elevated Fitness, okay, and off of Emancipation, 3601 Emancipation Road, Elevated Fitness. Yes. In the evenings, I am a personal trainer where I help and develop folks with their either their nutrition plan or their fitness plan, where it's for men and women, group sessions.
Yeah. Okay. So you've identified something that you become sounds like very passionate about, and now it's prompted you to want to help others. Where did that come from? Because you can continue to enjoy something for you, but to go to that next phase to where you want to share with others. Walk me through that journey for you.
I would have to say that came through a self-development book or through a process of going into what I call entrepreneurship. One of the things that is sometimes skipped over when you dive into entrepreneurship, when you're looking to win in whatever arena that is, it always is necessary and becomes necessary for you to understand the value of helping others.
Yeah.
The more you get into helping others and seeing how you can help others, then will the benefits of that come into the business and the adventure that you're in, of how that will bless, you receive your blessings and so forth. So as I was training one day, I realized that, there's people either by me or folks that are looking for an avenue to, they just don't know how to get themselves to the gym. And I saw that as an opportunity to step forward into, and then it became just that. So now, as I'm helping in one arena, I'm connecting, I'm having a real conversation, connecting with people in one arena, saying, hey, by the way, I can be your realtor.
I love it. I love that. I love that perspective on things, and I can see how you're really gaining momentum in your life by applying those principles to what you do on a daily basis. So let's pivot and talk a little bit about the salsa. So how long have you been doing salsa, and what was it that attracted you about getting involved in that?
Now, the salsa dancer, listen, all I know is that, hey, if you want to meet somebody and get to have fun and be active, one of the great ways to doing that is through dancing. And in short, culture-wise, Haitian-wise, I come with a very rich cultural music and everything like that. So it just all ties into, my upbringing and everything. And then, yes, I've just continued on with the salsa dancing. Yes.
So you had to find, so you come from a culture of movement. So you had to find a way to move your body that fit within your lifestyle, huh?
I mean, when once I heard the music and your body starts doing this, then it just became a thing of how do I do it even better? How do I make it even sexier? And voila.
Now, how did you get exposed? Because there's a multitude of dance styles out there. Like, how did you get exposed to salsa, and why did that one stick for you?
Oh man, like I said, I got introduced as a young man, and at that time there was a young lady.
I got you. The story of our lives.
And there's nothing like a young lady for motivational reasons to learn how to dance.
I love it. So how often do you partake? Is this something that you do on a weekly basis, monthly basis? Like, how often do you go out?
Today is just about on a monthly basis, honestly, to be honest. The knee slows that down a little bit.
The knee, that same basketball knee, huh? I love it. All right. So let's talk a little bit about real estate, right? You mentioned a little bit about how you utilize, your passions when it comes to the dancing and when it comes to the fitness. how you connected. Like, let's revisit that. Like, have you found opportunities of merging the two together to help you, move or build momentum in your real estate career? Where have you found that in those things?
Yeah. Yeah. So right now, through the gym that I train in, it's a constant flow connection. It's really what I would call my community center. It's my second home away from home, to where it connects me to the community. A vast array of folks that come through our program, as far as in training, are doctors, teachers, everyday builders, you just name it. And through that, we're networking. Okay. And to me, it's been the best form of networking, because it's 0 calories. All right. There's no alcohol. The only beverage we're talking about here is water. Okay.
H2O, baby. H2O.
H2O. And then when it comes to snacking, it's going to be a healthy choice. You put that together with a clear mind. Hey, let's talk real estate.
Magic happens.
Magic happens. Yes.
I love it. I love it. So what attracted you about it? What attracted you to real estate? Like, what was it that made you want to get into this career?
Oh, great question. Thank you for asking. In short, like I mentioned earlier, I was reading a self-improvement book. One of them happened to also be a Rich Dad, Poor Dad book, which talks about, 4 quadrants of how to earn income. And with my curiosity, I bottom line just said, hey, this makes sense. Sooner or later, I need to be able to either be transitioning myself from quadrant 1 to 2, making sure that I have 3 and 4 operating. And out of all the choices that were out there, real estate has been the number one of the top 10, if you will, that always comes creeping on top on how to get your time back, if you will, from corporate America. And and that's what did it for me.
I love it, man. So, and that's a similar story to how I got into this career. I do have a question. So, I'm familiar with those books that you mentioned about the 4 quadrants and the philosophies of Robert Kiyosaki and Rich Dad and Poor Dad. To my understanding, when he talked about real estate, though, he talked about it more from an investment side of things. So, what we're talking about is from a retail side. So have you found any kind of conflict with what you're currently doing? Not necessarily conflict, but where reconcile that for me, where, Rich Dad and Dr. Kiyosaki is speaking more from an investment side that doesn't necessarily require a license, versus what we work in with having a license is about representing others and helping others. So how do you reconcile that with what you do?
Oh, thank you. Putting that all together is that it showed me another avenue of how I can also help my community. Meaning that here it is, I'm initially thinking of just investments. But what I realize is that a lot of us people, all from all backgrounds, are unaware on how important it is to have this be a form of not just, oh, I want to own a home one time. If there's even a whole process of that, meaning if you're a first-time home buyer or not even in the position to say, hey, I'm ready to own a home today to build a family, it's still a good idea to look at it for an investment purpose. And people walk away waiting way later into their lives, not tapping into that. And I'm just here looking to educate people and let them know that it's always a good time to look at real estate. It's always great to start now versus later. And that's what I'm bringing now out there to reach and educate my community.
I love it. I love it. So what's exciting to you right now, Evans? Like, what's exciting? You're in real estate, you're licensed, you've moved to join the Brooks and Davis signatures. So you have some changes going on. Like, what are you most excited about right now in real estate as it relates to real estate?
When it comes to being excited, I'm looking at how real estate is endless opportunities, meaning like for whatever reason in corporate America, when things in the economy starts changing, you can see businesses slow down. Yeah. With real estate, it's fascinating to me that as one thing is changing, it's still another aspect of it that is required to keep going for those that are in the future, even in the now, that still need to move and find a place to live. Yeah. Somebody is always selling and somebody is always in a need to buy. And it's a matter of how we get out there and cultivate and keep that pipeline. It's understanding that science and how real estate works. It just lets me know that there's endless opportunities to get out there and be successful at real estate.
I love that. I love that. So in addition to that, is there anything that scares you right now about, what's going on in real estate, in the market or in your career? Like, is any apprehensions, things that
man, there's plenty apprehensions happening right now. So I don't want to get on I don't want to go into no political soapbox.
Give me one. Give me your top one of your top three. Give me that.
The top one right now, apprehensions is the cost of the homes. I really do feel like it's turning into where there's going to be a lot of folks that are getting priced out of getting the opportunity of actually becoming a first-time homeowner. And that's my only apprehension. I wish that it was more accessible, but right. I think the current environment is just, making it tougher for some folks and not so much for others.
I hear you. So it's kind of like we hear a lot of, creating a demographic of perpetual renters because they qualify, but there's just not any product that's within their financial attainability. Why is that so important to you, Evans?
Because, I mean, again, call it a dream to where we all have some kind of measure of equal power, a balance at least. To me, I see it as there's an economic disparity that's happening that people just don't fully grasp, and it starts with home ownership.
Yeah, I love it. I mean, you kind of echo, as you know, I'm the president of the Houston Black Real Estate Association, which is a chapter of the National Association of Real Estate Brokers. And one of the things that we say, right, which is the largest minority trade association, it was created to champion the Black community. And one of the things that we say a lot is, building Black wealth beginning with home ownership. Right. I mean, it starts with an individual getting in the game, and getting in the game is buying your first house. So I'm happy, Evans, that you're a part of a team that's passionate about the thing that you just echoed, and that you're helping us continue to build a culture and build a movement towards helping satisfy 1 million real estate needs. So I'm glad to be in that journey with you, man. Before I let you go, first of all, let me say that I really appreciate you taking time to come on our show today and give us a window into your life and into your world and the things that you're passionate about. I really want to express my gratitude. You've been an incredible guest for us today. And, again, you shared those insights. Your presence here has really made the episode truly special. I got all choked up. Evan, see, I got choked up. All right. Before we say goodbye, man, do you have any parting words or advice that you'd like to share with our listeners? Maybe something we didn't mention that you'd like to share?
I think we covered it all. All I could say is, if you're looking for a realtor and you have a real estate need, I'm your guy right here in Houston. Evans Charles with Brooks and Davis Real Estate Firm.
Newest member of Brooks and Davis Signatures, the SEAL Team 6 of Brooks and Davis.
You heard it here first, folks.
Welcome to the squad. Look, man, Evans, again, I really appreciate you coming on again, doing a refresher. I know you've been on the podcast before, but it was time to get you back on, so the audience can learn more about what you got going on. What you got, Evans?
Please invite me again in a couple of months. Let's get an update. Let's see how things are shaking, okay?
Hey, you want to be a regular. You want to be a regular on the Realtor Life Podcast. You know how those big news channels, they have correspondents that visit on a weekly basis. Like, you want to be that for the Realtor Life Podcast.
Okay, yeah. I like that. We can do that. I can be a correspondent.
I love it. Man, Evans, really appreciate it, my brother. Thank you so much, man. We'll be talking to you soon.
Okay.
All right, bye-bye. All right, family. So, look, had another amazing interview with Mr. Evans Charles. Just a big ball of personality. He's really doing some big things out here in the marketplace. And we're super excited about him being the newest addition to Brooks and Davis Signature. So before I let you all go, let me jump into some things that are coming down the pipeline. And let's start off with BND TV. So in case you missed it, yesterday we had an amazing Monday Night Live where myself and my co-host, Mr. Prime Real Estate Rick, we get on every Monday at 7 p.m. and we answer real estate questions from the audience, and we provide advice for real estate professionals. We had an amazing time yesterday where we discussed a number of insights as it related to goals and, goals for new agents and, being realistic around what your expectations should be as far as a first-year agent. So if you missed that, make sure you go back to our YouTube channel and see all of our past episodes, including the one that we did on yesterday. But we do them every Monday at 7 o'clock. We go live and we discuss those things. You've just experienced the Realtor Life Podcast. And this is, again, something that we do every week at 12:30. We bring on individuals and we dive into their life passions. And if anyone's interested in becoming a guest, just make sure you scan the QR code, fill out the guest questionnaire, and we will definitely get you on the calendar. Now, here in about an hour and a half or so, we're going to be going about an hour and a half or so, we're going to be going live with our Realtor Happy Hour Live. Our Realtor Happy Hour Live is actually a very fun programming that we do every Tuesday at 2:30, where we go live on Facebook and we go live on YouTube, along with our other BND TV programming. And between the host and our special guests, we discuss social media trending topics, current events, real estate industry related topics, along with some real estate advice to consumers and realtors. It's real estate professionals talking about randomness. And the best part of this show is that the audience has the opportunity to get on the screen with us and share their thoughts. So today we're going to be talking about, our topic is, are we still celebrating America? Hey, let's talk about it. We have 4th of July coming up here on Friday. So me and the gang are going to sit down and really talk through, are we still really celebrating America at this point in 2025? So you don't want to miss out. We look forward to seeing you here soon at 2:30. Finally, on Thursdays at 12 p.m., we have the Prime Real Estate Network, which is a real estate talk show hosted by author, serial entrepreneur, and co-founder of Brooks and Davis Real Estate Firm, Mr. Larry W. Brooks, along with professional realtor and real estate investment expert, Mr. Rick Davis. The show delivers no hype education and expert perspectives in a fast-paced, entertaining style. Check it out. There's a new episode released every week, so be sure to subscribe today. Also, while you're subscribing, subscribe to the Houston Real Estate Channel, which is powered by Brooks and Davis Real Estate Firm. We explore vibrant neighborhoods in and around Texas. It's a comprehensive guide where you can get valuable insights on Houston's real estate market with our diverse range of videos, including in-depth market reports and essential tips for buyers and sellers. Make sure you subscribe today and get access to an amazing tool. Finally, I want you to stay in the loop by following us. Well, actually, I want to talk about our money back guarantee. I got ahead of myself. So at Brooks and Davis Real Estate Firm, we're so proud of the fact that we offer something that no other real estate company offers, and that's a money back guarantee. And the way it works is that if you haven't closed a transaction within 90 days, you join our firm, you join our brokerage, you entrust me to be your broker. Okay. And if you don't close a transaction within 90 days, we're going to refund you any and all monies that you have given to Brooks and Davis Real Estate Firm. And if you continue to stay with us for a whole year, for 12 months, and you don't close a transaction, not only will I refund you the money that you paid to Brooks and Davis, I will also reimburse you fees such as your MLS fees, your HAR fees, and your super key fees. So, and the reason that we do that is because we are so confident in our process. And if you show up the right way, and if you engage the right way, you can't help but be successful. So we're willing to put our money where our mouth is. And I don't know any other brokerage firm here or anywhere else that's willing to make that kind of commitment to our agents. I also want to encourage you. Now, if you're not ready to leave your broker, but you love what we do and you love what we believe, and you believe in our mission, you believe in our vision, you believe in our values, you want to tap into the trainings and the education and the events and the workshops and just the activity in general that we do, there is a way for you to do that. To join our community by becoming one of our World Changers. It's extremely simple. The World Changers community is about collaboration. It's about connection. It's about joining a supportive network. And again, you can stay with your broker. You don't have to transfer your license over to Brooks and Davis. It's real easy to join. All you do is go to the link that's on the screen. You'll spend less than 60 seconds filling out the form, and then voila, you're connected into the community, and we're going to pull you in, and we're going to make sure that you're well supported and taken care of as a part of the Brooks and Davis and my personal World Changers community. Now, you can also connect with us and be connected to the community through our real estate student affiliate program. And again, this is for individuals that are in the process of getting their real estate license. They haven't passed the exam yet. We've created an affiliate membership that'll give you access to resources. It'll give you access to tools. It'll give you access to licensed agents. It'll give you access to Coach Mike, right? We have a weekly study hall support group that we do once a week. We have test taking tips. We have study tips. So, it's an excellent opportunity to not only get connected to a full service real estate brokerage firm and get a firsthand view and exposure to what you're going to be doing as an agent, but it also helps connect you and puts you in the best, or increases your probability and your chances of passing the real estate exam. Again, it doesn't cost anything. All you have to do is visit the link. It'll take you about 60 seconds. Fill out the form, the registration form, and become one of our newest real estate student affiliate members today. All right. Now, finally, I want you to stay in the loop. I want you to stay connected with what we have going on. Social media wise, we have very, very, very active social media presence. We have a very active Google profile, Google business profile. So I encourage you to engage with us on all of those things. Go to our Google profile, give us a review, give us a 5-star rating. Follow us on LinkedIn for industry insights. Connect with us on Instagram for behind the scenes fun, Facebook for lively discussions, and YouTube for exclusive video content. Join the community, search Brooks and Davis Real Estate Firm on each platform, and hit follow or subscribe. Don't miss out on the latest updates and exciting content, and we'll absolutely see you there. Quick reminder again before I let you go, if you have a real estate need, looking to buy a house or putting your house on the market for sale, maybe you're interested in a career in real estate, looking for a change in brokerage, stay on after the show for a special message. That's a wrap today for this episode of the Realtor Life Podcast. We hope you enjoyed the conversation and gained valuable insights. Be sure to join us next time for more engaging, valuable insights, engaging discussions with amazing real estate professionals like Mr. Evans Charles, who we had on here today. Remember, stay tuned after the show for a special message tailored just for you. I am Michael G. Davis, broker and CEO of Brooks and Davis Real Estate Firm, also a realtor and business coach. Here's to coaching you into the cosmos. It's time to take off, baby. Have a great one.
Hey there, if you're in the midst of a real estate journey, whether you're buying, selling, getting licensed, or already licensed, this video is just for you. I've got some outstanding news to share, so stick around. Considering buying a home? We're here to help. We offer, at no cost or commitment, to schedule a showing for any property in the Houston Metroplex. When you choose our firm, we'll be with you every step of the way, guiding you through the process. Want to learn more? Visit our website or give us a call at the number shown. If you're thinking about selling your home, we've got some great services to offer, again at no cost or commitment. We can provide a free neighborhood buying and selling activity report, showing you the recent market activity in your area. We also offer a free in-person property condition home evaluation, where one of our professionals will provide recommendations to help sell your home faster and for more money. When you choose our firm to sell your home, we'll ensure it reaches more active home buyers than any other realtor. To learn more about this, visit our website or give us a call at the number shown. Real estate agents. Are you ready to take your career to new heights with a brokerage that puts you first? At Brooks & Davis Real Estate Firm, we offer something no one else does, a powerful money-back guarantee. We believe in our support so much that if you don't close a transaction within 90 days, we'll refund every dollar you've paid to us. And if a year goes by and you still haven't closed, we'll even refund your payments to HAR, MLS, and Supra. Your success is our priority. At Brooks & Davis, you're not just joining a brokerage, you're becoming part of a community that's dedicated to your growth. Whether you're a licensed agent ready to elevate your career, or you're on your way to earning your license, we've got a place for you. Even if you are not a Brooks & Davis real estate agent, you can unlock the full potential of your real estate career by becoming a part of our free membership. Join our supportive family where you can grow, innovate, and be recognized. Embrace diversity as we reshape real estate with impactful solutions for all communities. Make a difference by engaging in local initiatives for a brighter future. Elevate your education beyond transactions and prepare for success, including taking the real estate exam. Enjoy accessibility and easy collaboration within our vibrant real estate community. And here's the best part, it won't cost you a dime. The only investment required is your time, the rest is on the house. Are you ready to soar? Join us now and let's make your real estate journey unforgettable. If you already have a real estate license, we invite you to explore the World Changers community. And if you're in the process of obtaining or interested in getting your real estate license, discover the exclusive opportunities waiting for you with the Brooks & Davis Real Estate Firm Student Affiliate Membership. Visit the link on the screen today. Brooks & Davis Real Estate Firm, your trusted partner in real estate.